other places. So what I want to show you today, and we're going to be all over today, but really focusing on how you can turn the balance of this year, which we don't have a lot left, right? And 2023 into something huge for you because people are getting ready, right? I know folks are getting ready for Christmas, right? But we're also looking, we got a new year coming, right? People are thinking new budgets, people are thinking new ideas, new resolutions, and all that kind of thing. We want to make this happen. So I want to show you how we can do it. I'm going to show you how today that we can make an easy 10K per month by using and selling fast video hosting to get this unlimited clients. Anybody like unlimited? I like unlimited. That sounds pretty cool, right? Good unlimited fans here. California, excellent. Yes, yes. Paul is a fan of the unlimiteds. All right, and we want to do it without recurring costs. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute, Lou. Normally, we get Peter loves it when we have unlimited. God's going to give you today, and there won't be recurring costs, right? Because we're sick of recurring costs. And like I've told you, this is something that's already out there, but we have completely revamped it and updated it. Susan's excited. I got woohoo with an exclamation point, all caps. All right. So there's over 2,000 businesses already using Viddle, but we're going to show you the new version of Viddle that does so much more. See, when we made Viddle, we designed it for marketers, and we are marketers, right? And so we designed this so that you, as marketers, would have access to stuff that's made by marketers for marketers. So we took that product, Viddle, and made it much more powerful for marketers. And that's why we call it something new. And you'll see what we're calling it here as we get through. So let's take a look at what we're doing. And we're seeing that businesses are thriving using the power of videos. Now, there was a huge tick up, right? A couple of years ago when everything shut down, everybody went to video. What's been interesting is that the numbers showing that that they are staying up. People are still connected to video in significant ways, right? And if you have stock in Zoom, you know what I'm talking about, right? Businesses are thriving using it. What do we look at? Like we look at $42 million, $6 million. So much money has been invested. So much money has been growing for travel. Still big time. People want to see before they go. They've seen the value of video. We're kind of forced into it. Let's be honest, right? We were kind of forced into seeing the value of working from home, right? The companies did that. I do a lot of my work from home, and so many more people now are working from home because companies saw the value in it when they were forced to do it. We see this in healthcare, right? I just had a doctor's appointment with my wife with a telehealth, right? And people are still doing that. It's a lot more people are in person, yeah. But can everybody hear me? One person said they weren't hearing anything. Can you hear me? I guess you are because you're interacting with me and you can see my screen. Yes, yes, lots of yeses. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Sean. All right. All right. Thank you, everybody. Yup. Susan's excited. All right. If I could get Susan on camera right now, I think she would get this whole room stoked. All of you would be like, hoo, 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 with Susan. All right. Where's the buy button? Wow. All right, Peter. All right. Give me a minute, Peter. All right. Everybody's excited. Go, Susan. Thor says, go. Yeah, yeah. All right. See, I got my Smart Academy Live peeps representing here. All right. Good, good. All right. So there's what's stopping most people is the cost of video, right? For as marketers, there's cost, right? And we're going to look at what those costs are today. Hey, Hiller, thanks. Glad you're here from Los Angeles. So you go to some of these places like Vidyard, right? You go to Vimeo. Vimeo just completely revamped their pricing, right? And everything seems more expensive, and it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Story Express, using Forest, using Wistia, using Scale. All these places have significant prices: $2,400 a year, over $1,000 a year. Vidyard can be up to $15,000 to grow with all those things. Yeah, yeah. Olin, great, great. We're going. And $2,500 with Scale, $1,100, $1,200 with Wistia. And it's so expensive with these places, right? And that's something that can be a real problem for folks. Is it's expensive. I mean, let's be honest. All of us are starting out. At some point, we started out. We had to start. But even if we're not starting out, we still have issues. Still have problems we got to solve. And we don't want to be spending tons and tons of money on video hosting. right? So that's one way to do it, right? And so there's this whole idea of how do we move from this private video hosting, right, and or public. We got to struggle with this, right? Because we go with private hosting, we're to pay a big price, but what's the price we pay for places like YouTube, right? Um, for example, there are some pros of public platforms, right? Like YouTube, it's free. Anybody like free? I like free. Free is a good thing, right? But is is it free? People are hearing me. Yeah, I got another person said they couldn't hear me, but I just want to make sure everybody hears. Everybody's saying yes. Good, we're good. Um, Public platforms are free. They're easy to upload, right? They're used by millions. If I say something like YouTube, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. People know that. Millions of people. But here's the thing: it's great for hobby uploading, right? Susan, all caps still, love free, but usually doesn't have much. Oh, but Susan, YouTube does, right? But here's the first thing that YouTube has is as a con, right? Is it's full of ads. It's full of ads. Public platforms also lack options for branding and customization. Susan says, right, yeah. Here's what I love is I go on and I want to promote my product, right? I'm going to sell my widgets and I have the best widgets. I'm going to show people how to use my widgets the best way. And you know what YouTube says? Hey, who else likes widgets? Hey, these guys over here, they like widgets and they're paying us to put ads on your widget video. So now where do my widget customers go? They're going to be sucked off to these other guys. That's that's kind of sneaky. So YouTube is free, but you're really paying, right? Because you're paying because you're going to be losing customers. And the sad part is you don't even know who you're losing. You don't have your branding. You only have basic analytics. There's really no customer support. Anybody ever try to call Google? there's a laugh for you for today. Get your day started off right. There's a laugh. Hey, let's try to call Google and tell them about our problem. Because remember, YouTube is owned by Google. I mean, call them up and say, hey, YouTube, I'm having a problem with this. Yeah, good luck with that. A friend of mine about a year or so ago lost his phone. His phone was stolen, and that night his computer was fried, so he could not access his information to get on his YouTube. He lost his YouTube. Now he was a marketer, big time guy. He was making lots of money. Now he's bounced back from that, but it took him a good 2 months to get everything back up and running, to get all his videos. He had hundreds of videos up on there, and because you know what, he called YouTube and they didn't answer. Right? There's no, you can't get a number. Um, and here's another thing: YouTube is blocked in many schools, work buildings. More than 18 countries are blocking YouTube as well, so that limits you. Just this morning, I was trying to get the team psyched up for getting our product out, right? Getting Viddle out to the world. And so I shared a video saying, hey, you guys, you got to listen to this video, dance along with me. I'm over in the U.S. I'm in Philly, and it was blocked. Half of the guys on the staff couldn't watch it, and it was just it was. I'll tell you who it was. All right, don't judge me here. It was "You Can't Touch This" by MC Hammer. Okay. Yeah, I'm an old guy. Yep. Yeah, and it was blocked, and they couldn't watch it. They couldn't join in the excitement with me, and that's just a little simple thing of how YouTube is in control of so many things, and they don't give you the ability. So that's one of the problems, and of the free platforms. Because they're not really free. Okay. Now, what about private stuff, right? Well, we got the easy video storage, right? We got some powerful content. We got secure video hosting, right? So if you're paying them directly, they're going to give you more care. I tell you, if you go to YouTube and you buy ads, you get more care. Not tons more, but more. And it's secure. It's something you can be trusted with. Let me ask anybody here: has anybody ever uploaded a video to YouTube? Anybody? Give me. Why is that popping on there? Did you guys? Okay. Anybody ever upload a video to YouTube? Anybody? Just give me a yes. I got some no's. I got some yeses. Lots of yeses. Yeses. All right. Now, I want to ask you this. Has anybody uploaded? Thor wants to know who hasn't uploaded them. Good number of them, Sean says. Yes. Ian says. Fred says yes. Peter says no. Olin says yes. John says yes. Susan's a yes. Mary's a yes. Yeah, Fred's a no, but not most people. I'm looking at like 75, 85%. Joining Susan with all caps. That's okay. No problem, Thor. We want to be with Susan. Susan's excited to be here, and I'm excited to be here too. You also get with the private stuff, you get anybody uploaded to a private site, right? Anybody using Vimeo. Now remember, Vimeo, I'm not even sure anymore. I haven't been there for a while. I don't know, does Vimeo even have a free platform anymore? They used to have a free level, right? Um, but you know, you upload to Vimeo or Wistia, and there's a lot more options, right? There's some tools for monetization there, right? That you can put like buy buttons and stuff. Um, you get tech support, right? You contact them. You may not have a phone number, but you're going to have an email that's responded to, maybe even like a live chat thing, right? In-depth video analytics. You can even, with some of these, you can white label and do full customization, right? Right, because I know with Vimeo and Wistia, you can go in and you can change it so it doesn't show any of their branding. All right, so there's some advantage to going with private video hosting. And then one of the options that some folks will still do is hosting the videos themselves, right? So you go to like GoDaddy, right, and you pay them $10 a month. You get a website, and you say, I'm just going to host my videos there. I'm going to put my videos right there, and then your GoDaddy comes to you and says you've used too much bandwidth, right? Because they don't want you to do that. They want you to host them somewhere else. So you want to go out to places like YouTube and Vimeo and Wistia. But again, they can get very expensive when you're doing it on your own. It was a podcast. Some of you guys may know this fellow, Russell Brunson, his Marketing Secret podcast. He said in one of his recent podcasts, he says our Wistia bill was getting to be $40,000 to $50,000 a month. Now you're thinking, oh, that's not bad. He makes a lot of money, but it's still a lot of money for video hosting, right? And because the more you're putting on there, the more you're paying. The more you're paying for that whole traffic, the bandwidth. You're paying for storage. You're paying for the customization. There's all these things that are added in there that kind of add up and add up. Some of the folks will use the Amazon AWS, right? That gets really expensive. If you're not familiar with AWS, it's Amazon Web Services. It's like a content delivery network, a CDN, that you can host offline. So you say, okay, there's a lot of information here, but the idea here is that these numbers add up and add up. So here's one estimate that we got on hosting some of our stuff. We were looking at $450, $500 a month to host our stuff. And that was just out of there, right? And the money just keeps going, right? The money keeps going into their pockets. Susan is saying the money goes into their pockets, not into our pockets, right? And that's whether it's YouTube or Vimeo or Wistia. Those monthly fees, and it is costing you monthly on YouTube, right? Because they're taking away your customers, right? So we already answered this question. I asked you if you've uploaded a video, but have you created a video? Right? Have you created a video in the last 6 months? I mean, it's one thing to upload something that you found somewhere else, but people have created videos, right? I want to adjust this question. Have you uploaded a marketing video? All right. Have you uploaded a marketing video? Because I mean, let's be honest. The folks here, most of you, I'm looking at the list here. Let me scroll through the list here. Okay, it's getting bigger and bigger. Most of you here are marketers. Like I see a lot of these names that I see out online. I see on Facebook and such. People are uploading marketing videos, right? They're uploading marketing videos. So then I want to ask, and I'm not going to call you out. I'm not going to shame anybody. But where are you hosting it? Where are you hosting your videos? Tell me where you're hosting. I want to get an idea where people. I think I know what the answer is going to be, but I want to hear what your answers are. Where are you hosting your marketing videos? I'm seeing lots of YouTubes. I understand. I'm not going to say your name. I understand. It's free. You can't beat that. Everybody knows about YouTube, right? But what is it costing us? I'm seeing YouTube's, Vimeo, YouTube, Vimeo. Yep. I totally understand this. And you're thinking, well, what other options do I have? Dropbox, that's an interesting option there. Again, a monthly fee, right? Dropbox, if you're not familiar with that, it's a cloud storage. It effectively works as a CDN, content delivery network, when you're doing that kind of thing. But it's not really optimized for delivering video, right? Now, if you're only doing one or two at a time, people are streaming it. It's not going to be a big thing. But you got to be careful because I believe Dropbox has a bandwidth limit as well. Sorry, a little sip of water there. Good. Thank you, folks. And that's great. I'm not surprised to see most people are using YouTube. Most people. And so then my last question is, Has this video hosting made you money? Has it made you money? I love Thor's answer. Ha! That just sums it up, right? Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Peter. No, 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 no. Lots of no's. Has it made you money? No, no. And you're like, Blue, that's a stupid question. And I get that a lot. I have 3 children and they're all over 16. So no, no, no. But it does allow me to store the videos, right? No, no. Susan wants the next joke. Okay, okay. Knock, knock. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're not making money off of this. We're not making money. And of course, we know why we're losing, right? We're losing money on these things. Why are we losing the monies? Why? Number one is our competitors' ads are all over our videos, right? Our competitors' ads are right there. They're visible. They're there, and you know that, right? If you go to look up any kind of product, you're going to see a competitor's ads, right? You're going to see a competitor's ad for the thing that you're looking for. It's just the reality of YouTube. It's their model. It's how they make money. You can't judge them for it, but you don't have to love it. You don't have to participate. You can walk away. What's the second problem that people are facing? Somebody copies my video embed code and shares it on black hat sites. This is another problem we're seeing. I know people that host, they do a whole membership site. Like they'll create a web page and then they will create training videos and put them on their web page. Now, what they'll do with it is they will put they'll unlist it, right? They'll unlist it on the URL. So then somebody goes to it, they can't find it in YouTube. But once you have the URL, it's in the code, right? All they have to do with anybody with half a sense of the internet, well, all they have to do is just go into the HTML and grab the embed code, and they can put it on their site, right? So now what if they're doing that? Now, that's not a huge thing with YouTube, but they can steal your content, right? You're paying people for it. But what about places like Wistia and Vimeo where you're paying for bandwidth, right? Or other places where you're paying for bandwidth, like Dropbox, right? Or AWS or any other of the CDNs you pay by bandwidth. Now, all of a sudden, they're hot linking is what's that called? That's called. They're hot linking to your page, your content, and you're paying for it. You hear that? You're paying for it. So that's how it hurts you. So not only you're not making money, you're paying even more for someone else to make money off of your content. Third problem we're looking at is I got my Amazon S3 or my Wistia bill and it was horrible. Susan says, I don't know if I can pronounce this, Susan. Arg! Exclamation point. Yeah, thank you. Susan knows what I'm talking about. She's feeling my pain, right? You get those bills and you don't even know what's coming. I like with some companies, they'll say, hey, this is where you're at. This is about where you're at. But you don't usually get that. Amazon S3, they just expect you to pay the bill. Boom. It's sent. You get it. You got to pay the bill. That's all you got. There's no warning. It's just boom. Yep. Yep. Everybody's saying, yep. Yep. So I want to solve your problems. I like to be a problem solver. That's why Neil brought me on, was to be a problem solver. All right. So I'm here today to help you solve your problem. So here's what I want to show you today. If you'll give me some time, I'm going to ask you for the next, say, like 60 minutes or so, if you can just kind of turn off your mobiles. All right, mute your mobile. Just kind of give me some focus here. Like I can see who's attentive and who's not, right? I'm not going to call you out. But if you've got this in the background, if you got it minimized, I'm just going to ask you to pull it forward and just give me about 60 minutes, all right? And I want to tell you about something that could change your 2023, right? I'm not going to make some grandiose promises of amazing things. No, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, right? I'm going to tell you what this can can't do. I'm going to be real with you and let you know how Viddle Interact can really make a difference in your business going into 2023. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to show you how to make, now some of you it's going to be make money, but some of you it's going to be more money, to make more money using video hosting. Not just keep your money, but to actually make money, right? I'm going to show you how you can quickly record and ship it out to your customers. Stuff, and I'll show you that. That's a really cool thing. But you can protect your videos from bad people, right? That you don't have to worry. Susan loves making money, and I will show you. Yes, Rashad. How you can protect your videos from bad people. Now, let's be honest. There are still limits on protecting your videos. I mean, if somebody really wants to capture your video, they can play it and hold their cell phone up in front of it and record it, right? I mean, come on. There's still limits to the technology, right? We're going to help folks by charging our clients to host their videos. You hear what I just said? So you can go to people who are marketers who maybe don't have $100, $200 a month, and you can offer them something on the lower end, and then build them up as they see the value in your service. Because I don't want this just to be for you, right? If I was just selling you something that just were you were using, wouldn't make much of a difference, right? But what I want to show you is how you can not only get something that maximizes video for your marketing efforts, but will also maximize your bottom line so that you can grow your business, so that you don't have to stress over those bills that come in from other places, because you know what, the video is taken care of. The video is what's going to grow your business, right? That you can drive unlimited viral traffic to your own and the client videos. Show you how to do that. And I'm going to show you how to do this without being an expert, because I know there are people here who are not experts. I know that might surprise you. Um, but there are people out there who probably know as little as you, or maybe less. And that's okay. You don't have to be an expert in everything. That's what you pay Neil and I for, to be the expert so we can get this stuff to you. And that's why Neil and I pay these other guys who do the programming, and these other ladies who do the development and the design and all that stuff, because we can't be an expert in every single thing. But you can know who the experts are. So you know who you need to go to. I'm sorry, your question threw me off there, Derek. Yes, this is live. I am live right now, live from Philly. We're going to show you how to do this without being an expert. And we're going to show you this without expensive video hosting. Now, there will be video hosting, but it won't be expensive. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to say those 3 powerful words that you all love. One-time price. I said it. There it is. It's out there. We have to deal with it. And at the end, of course, we are going to pick 3 winners at the end. What we're going to do is we're going to give you the front end copy, the commercial version, the basic version that's available on the sales pages. We're going to give you that for free, or we're going to give you that as a credit towards purchasing the bundle. All right, so those 3 winners will be picked at the end, and we'll tell you about that. Now, some people are asking, how do I qualify to win? How do you qualify to win? Well, you participate. You pay attention. All right. And you ask relative questions that make sense in the context, right? Don't ask me what time it is. You don't get credit for that, okay? But you want to ask me questions that connect to what we're talking about at that moment during the webinar, because I'm going to show you how this works and show you how this can make sense for you so that you can make an informed decision. Now, at the end of this time together, if you decide, you know what, Lou, it's not for me, I'm like, okay, that's fine. But at least you and I have had a chance to connect today, right? You and I have had a chance to share what Viddle Interact is and what it does. So you'll be more informed. So then down the road, if it comes down where it's something you could utilize, or if it's something where you know someone that could utilize that you could point them that direction and be a problem solver in that way. So yes, Susan says bribery will get me everywhere. That's right. I am bribing you. Please talk to me. Somebody talk to me. No, I'm just kidding. So, so for today, I'm going to give you, where'd I go here? There we are. For 25 people only, I'm going to give you an incredible package deal where we will give you full access to our video hosting solution. Now, honestly, it's actually a little more than that. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. So there'll only be 25 people, right? Which is a whole lot less than the number of people here right now. So you're gonna have to pay attention and be ready for this. And if you don't make that 25, we'll find something else for you. We'll get you a good deal to get in, okay? All right, so now I gotta be honest with you, right? I gotta be clear with you. I will walk you through a specific system that we're now using ourselves, and it's bringing us consistently great results at the time of this webinar. Now, our results are certainly not typical, and there's a good chance you will not get the same results. However, I am happy to show you exactly what is working for us right now for free. Understanding, of course, it's not for everyone. Okay? So I've already had people asking me this. Who are you? Right? Who are we anyway? Right? Who are we? Who you keep saying we. Who is this? Well, first of all, you guys know Neil, right? Neil's the one on the right in this picture. Neil has been an online marketer since 2012. Some of you can remember. Some of you are old enough to remember 2012. Right? He started his journey to replace his job literally, got fired from a cushy job working for a bank back in 2010. And he says, I do this. Here's what I do. He says, I help people streamline their business. That's what I do. That's what Neil says. Now, how has he done that? He has done that by helping over 100,000 people in his time as a online um, software guy. Um, Last year, this is 2021 numbers, right? We don't have the final numbers for 2022 yet, but last year we hit almost $2 million in net sales. All right, almost $2 million. So Neil has a lot of experience. He knows what he's doing, and that's everything from software as a service to coaching, to one-on-one coaching, to training, all kinds of stuff that Neil does to bring in almost $2 million last year alone for the company. What about me? My name is Lou Hornberger. I am an online marketer since 2018. And I started this journey really as an accident. I wanted to enhance my job because my full-time job, I'm a pastor. And my fun time, the time where I'm not doing my full-time job, my fun time, I'm a marketer with Neil, right? And what I want to do is help people succeed in every area of their life. And both of my jobs allow me to do that. Oh, I'm the one on the right in this picture as well. That's my first wife on the left there. None of my children would allow me to put their picture in here. Um, awesome, Thor. And so, if I put my children's picture in here, they would kill me. So I didn't. But my wife, she's legally obligated to be with me. So that's real quick. That's real quick. Let's look at the problems real quick again. We talked about these, right? So problem number one, my competitors' ads are all over my videos, right? Before, during, after, right? Um, Problem number two, someone copies my video embed code and shares it on black hat sites, right? And it doesn't have to be black hat sites. It can just be somebody else takes it and sells it, right? I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess that technically makes it a black hat site, right? But I can't tell you how many times. Olin, that's great, man. It's great to hear. We have a black hat site. Good question. A black hat site is basically uh, an illegal site where people put illegal stuff. So we on a regular basis we will stumble across people who are selling our software, right? They're selling our software. What they've done is they figured out a way to hack it and they download it and they sell it as their own, right? It's usually broken. It usually doesn't last very long. So that kind of stuff. They've tried taking our training videos. Like we did a special over Black Friday where we sold all of this huge catalog of trainings that Neil has done over the last dozen years, and people would be able to, but they weren't able to, but they would try to take that content and sell it as their own. That's a black hat site. Yeah, you could argue gray market. Yeah. John, we're going to dive into that. We will get you an answer to the difference there, because that's one of the questions I've heard, is what is the difference between this and Viddle, the original Viddle. So we also talked about how the bills that come in, right? The bills, even if you go with a paid site, you go with Amazon, the S3, the Amazon Web Services and Wistia, the bills are variable, right? They're variable. Or here's the thing, if it's not a variable one, they just turn you off. Your videos just aren't available. That's just great, isn't it? I'm like, hey, go check out my website. And they go there and there's nothing there. And you're like, oh, this is worse. This is worse. All right, so just double checking my questions here. Good. Thank you for participating, folks. So I want to ask you, what if you could, in 3 steps, without any skills, that you could give unlimited video hosting and a new income stream? What if I could give you that? Would you want to see that? Let me ask you a question. Would you want to see that, what that looks like? Give me a yes if you're ready. Defo, I like that. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Paul. Yes, love it. Yes, Hillard. Yes, I'm ready. Thor's ready. Absolutely. Susan, I'm waiting for your all caps here. Yes, please. Absolutely. Yes. Right. Yes, I want that. Yes. All right. So John got him with the all caps. Good work, John. All right. So I want to say here we are. The first one is you're going to do this. You're going to create and upload any kind of video. Did he say any kind? Yeah, he said any kind. Any kind of video you want to upload. Now, again, we're building this for marketers. This is designed for marketers by marketers, but you don't have to use it like that. You can use it for any video you want. You can use it simply as your own business. You can use this just to upload. Maybe you love to bake, right? You got found a box in the attic of grandma's old recipes, and you're just doing a series on grandma's old recipes. You want to make it available to the whole family. No problem. But really, it's designed for marketers. Okay. So then you're going to customize it to match you or your client's brand. Did he say customize? Yeah, he said customize. You're going to make it look the way you want. So that's the kind of stuff you can do in Vimeo. You can do in Wistia, right? Can't touch it in YouTube, right? But you can do it in the paid places. But you're going to pay a monthly fee for that, right? We're not going to give you a monthly fee. All right, next thing you do is then, third step, you're going to publish it to start generating leads and start generating sales. Again, depending which way you want to go with it, right? Or just to generate interest, right? If you've ever done any kind of advertising, they ask you, what's your goal? What do you want to do with it? And that's the kind of thing you can do all these different things with it. So that is the 3 steps that you're going to use to do that. So step 1, right? You're going to create the video, create your video. Now, what kind of videos can you use here? So you can use videos from pretty much anywhere. If it's a standard video format, right? Not some custom weird little thing, right? I use this, like if you use, what's it called? OBS. If you make a video with OBS and it saves as an MK4, you got to convert that to an MP4, right? So to work with OBS, but you have to make sure that you use that feature in OBS. If you don't know what OBS is, don't worry about it. You don't need to know. It'll use VideoPal, Video Robot, Videos, Adobe After Effects, right? My own platform. Yes, Sean has a great point about having a platform that is not YouTube, that he has total control of because he works with a school. So he has to have control. He can't just leave it out there where anybody can access it. But it would be something that would be completely, you could even, Sean, if you could host this on inside the school's network, you could do that, right? Give you even more power if you're inside the school when you're doing that. So After Effects, it will give you, you can work with Premiere, Adobe Premiere Pro. That's the video editor I use, right? And the reason I use that, it's hard to learn, but I use it on a regular basis, probably once or twice a week. I'm doing something in Premiere Pro. So it makes sense for me. But Premiere Pro allows you to create some powerful videos and stuff. So Explain-A-Do, right? Final Cut Pro, if you're on the Mac, that's kind of up there in difficulty level, but it gives you some powerful videos. DaVinci Resolve is it's free. It's free if you want to really mess, but I'll tell you, it's hard to learn. And again, it's free, so you're gonna get that level of support, right? Of course, they have a paid version as well. Camtasia, some of you are familiar with using Camtasia, real easy to use, right? Video Dashboard, Filmora, Video Maker, FX, pretty much anything you have out there. So Peter's asking about an embed. So there is Blender and Lightworks. Now, Thor, if Blender and Lightworks can export as an MP4, right, a standard video format, then yes, definitely. I believe Blender has. I played a little bit with Blender about 2 years ago, so I'm not sure how they've updated since then. But as long as you can export, yeah, they do. So Thor's got it. All right. So Vegas Pro, anything you're seeing out there is going to work with MP4s. So you can create the video tool using an outside video tool. You can use anything like Zoom, Berrycast, anything that you can download as an MP4, or you can also use Viddle Interact, right? Because with Viddle Interact, we can allow you to do some hassle-free video creation, right? We have the ability to do one-click upload and import. We have state-of-the-art platform. We have an all-in-one video marketing tool. All right, so now somebody's upset that I'm giving all this detail. I apologize, but I want people to be informed. All right, so I'm not going to call you out here, but I want you to know I am moving forward because I want people to see the options here, but I also want people to understand where we're coming from. All right, so it's an all-in-one video marketing tool. It allows you to do one-click video import. You can easily publish to anywhere. You see all those different links there? It'll quickly publish it out to those as you configure and set it up. Sean says, I want to hear it all. All right, Sean. Verbosity turned back on. All right. And so then step 2 then is you then customize that video, right? So we have an ultra fast video hosting solution for you with a mobile responsive video player. It allows you to do those VR 360 videos that you've seen. Some of you have seen on Facebook and you're like, what is this? Well, you can do them here. We are built to do that, which is pretty awesome, especially if you're a real estate agent. Think about that. Even if you're not a real estate agent, my brother's a real estate agent. He's excited about this feature. To be able to show people a house with the 360 video, right? Boom, big market. Even if you just pick up Viddle and just go after the real estate market, there's big money there. All right. Creating demo videos, landing page videos. Now, some of you have seen those demo videos. We have like the person's face in the bottom right corner. We can do that. Right. Constantine, can you check on John's question? It's a little more technical. Check with the devs on that probably. VSLs, video sales letters, you're familiar with those, all right? So what does that look like here? That we can do screencasts. I talked about the screencasting. We have your little face in the bottom corner, and you're talking about what's on the screen, recording it off your camera and your screen at the same time. You can customize the video player so it looks exactly the way you want it to look. Sean, again, real technical there. If that product exports as MP4s, then you'll have no problem. Revamping and branding can be done as well. So you'll have access to the ability to revamp the whole layout and get it shown. I'm going to show you that when we get into the demo, what that can be like. Thumbnail customization. You can customize the end screen, right? People like that at the end of YouTube videos, right? It pops up and gives you different options. Watch this video. You can do that kind of thing. You have the picture-in-picture mode that you can utilize. It's kind of like the screen share piece with the camera. You have protected viewing, right? So people, only if they have the particular link can they see it, right? We can also do password protection, just like, again, those are features that you see elsewhere, but you're going to pay for those elsewhere. And then just a simple shareable link that you can create. And what's cool is the shareable link is something that you can customize, so you can track stuff. All right, so we have, and this is where it begins to be new. Somebody asked me, what's the difference? The interaction. Because before, when you had Viddle, the only thing you can do is put a call to action button in. Okay, now you have a whole lot more. You can, right over your video, put a subscription page that someone can sign up for your email list. You can set up a purchase right on top of the video. You can put a quiz in there. You can put a countdown telling them until how long till the video ends, and at the end of the video that the offer will be made, right? You can put, here's one, you can put a video on a video, right? You can do reaction videos, and kind of big right now. What do they call them? Duets on the TikToks, right? You can put an image over. You can put a button. Click here. You can put just plain text over it. So the ability to edit the videos is done even more so. You now have with the integrations. You can connect it with your autoresponder. You can connect it with your payment integrators. All those right within. That's huge. That's the biggest piece of the upgrade for Viddle Interact. Now, if you're already an owner of Viddle, you will have received an email, or I think if you log into your Viddle, you'll get notified of the upgrade option for you, depending which upgrade path you're on. It'll tell you that. If you don't have an upgrade path when you log in, email support. They'll check it out. I'll give you this email support access later. Yeah. Thor wants to know, why would you put a video over video? Well, you can. Like I said, the duet videos do that. You also do that. People do that with reaction videos. So there are times where you'll do that, Thor. It's not as common, but you're right. And that was my first reaction too. And I had to do a little research to figure out why I would do it. But now it makes sense. All right. So the final step in doing this is it makes sense. Thanks, Thor. I try to make sense. Paul, let me send that over to Constantine. Can you check that with the devs and see exactly? Because I'll tell you right now, what's hard coded in there is Mailvio, Aweber, GetResponse, and I'll show you them all when we get to the demo. So, and step number 3 is that you can publish and market your videos. You can embed them with just one click, right? You can put them on your website. You can put them on your Shopify or e-commerce site. You can put them on your membership pages. You can put them on your squeeze pages. Basically, any web platform out there that will allow you to embed, whether you're using WordPress or using any of the Kyvio products, like MemberVio, FunnelVio, Mailvio, because remember, Mailvio is the only, there might be others, but it's the only one I'm aware of. Mailvio is the only one I'm aware of that allows you to embed videos and images right inside as an embed versus other products that don't let you do that. ClickFunnels, Lead Pages, Wix, Mail, you name it, you're able to use these video creations on anyone. Sean, I'm not sure what you're referencing there, so let me know. You also get domain embedding control. Now, we talked about black hat sites, even gray hat sites, right? We talked about how people can steal your stuff. Well, what happens with domain embedding control is it won't play the video unless they're playing it from your domain. They actually have to be on your domain for the video to play. So that protects your IP, it protects your content, it protects your data. Okay, good. We're good. Sean's taken care of. Thanks. All that stuff is connected to Viddle Interact that you are not able to play anywhere else unless because you turn on domain control, so nobody else can hot link it. You get some additional deep insights and analytics. You get, of course, the hosting, right? We take care of it. Peter likes it. Peter says, brilliant, brilliant. Which part is brilliant? The hot linking protection? I think that's just perfect. That if it doesn't see that you're on your domain, it won't play. Of course, we host all the videos for you. You don't have to worry about that. And you don't pay any recurring or monthly fees for that. You get, of course, speed controls, playback controls as well. And you can turn those off, right? So let's look at the demo real quick. I want to give you a crash course here. Oh, didn't bring that over. Okay, move that. Sorry, are we there? All right, we're there. All right, so now as you can see, I've already customized it. John, Facebook, of course. Yeah, they're embeds. Anything you want, any kind of link you want, you can use on Facebook. How fast is the streaming of the video? Well, honestly, Alana, it's gonna depend on a lot of variables, but we give you super fast Google. What are they called? Google. They're stored on the Google servers, so they're everywhere, right? So it's not going to be a problem. Like they're not just like in Finland next in Neil's house, okay? These are all over the world using Google servers, Google Web, GWS, Google Web Services, right? So it's going to be quick, so depend on your connection, your local connections, and all that kind of thing. But we get it as fast as we can, right? Good, good. All right. So as you can see here, I have already customized it so that it shows the branding, right? So we go in here and we see, look, we're in Viddle, right? All this is customized. Here's a bunch of our videos that we have in here, right? And now you can see these are all custom thumbnails as well. We have some screencasts. So we go plenty of tutorials. So if we go into our videos, and I told you I'm going to show you the interaction stuff. All right. Let's see here. What's the fun? Okay, we'll go into see this little sprocket there, right? We go on the sprocket, and now we can manage the video. Look at this. All these features here. So the auto responders, that's what somebody asked about. Aweber, Mailvio, MailChimp, that's the one that wasn't coming to my head. Get Response, Mailvio, MailChimp, and Aweber. Now, payment integration, PayPal, and Stripe. Now, if there are other ones that you're looking for, let us know what you would be. Send a feature request to support. Hey, I picked up Viddle today, Viddle Interact from Lou today, and he said to ask if we could do this, right? Because that's one of the great things about having a small responsive company is when there's a question, when there's an upgrade and it makes sense to do it, we'll do it, bada bing, bada boom, right? So we can do this kind of thing. We are flexible. All right. So for example, like I was saying, we already can do the call to actions in Viddle, right? But Viddle Interact gives you a lot more customization, right? We can grab these, we can just click and drag, okay? Boom. Throw that on top of it, and then we have access to those. We can then change what it says on them. We can change, oops, scrolled past it. We can throw out text on top of it. I think I need to reload my page. It's been sitting here a while. Hard refresh. Are you folks still hearing me? I'm wondering if I'm losing connection here. There we go. We're connected now. Good, good, good. So here's our call to action, right? Come down here. There they are. Okay. We could do that. And then we see it says click here. And then what does this say? We want to say something else. We can say press this button, right? And then we can say where we want it to go to. We can say where in the video we want it to show. At what point does it start? At what point does it stop? right? Because you can say stuff, and I've seen that. Maybe you've seen videos like this. We'll say, "Hey, when we get to the 10-minute mark of this video, you're going to see the button. You click on that button, it'll take you to a place you can buy it, but you're not going to see it beforehand. You got to stay with us, right?" So you can set that up. You can set that kind of thing up. Um, so plenty of buttons in here. And then, but this is what I think is really, this is the coolest thing. I don't know, maybe the buying thing is better, but I like this piece here. And of course, all these are fully customizable. You can move them around, right? When you add the subscription thing here, we're going to have a contest. Okay. Is there a file size? Yeah, you can upload 1080s, and I'll show you that. I'll show you that. Brad, I don't know the exact numbers. I know there are numbers. Constantine, can you grab Brad's question and give him some of those details? So I'd like to hear. I have this entry form, and I can set this so it appears at a certain time in the video. See, there's a bunch that are pre-configured here, and I can say, okay, I don't want this to show up to way near the end, right? And I want it to show up for the last 2 minutes of it, right? Can you use multiple buttons? Yes, Sean. Yes, you can. As you go through, you can add those buttons in there, and you just set them for different times. All right, so now I have my entry form, right? And I connected this to my autoresponder. So all they do is they click on submit, and it automatically adds them. Now, what do I do as a smart marketer? I have my MailVio set up so that when someone sends something in, it goes to the list that I want, because around here, it'll ask me what list should it go to, right? I select the list I want it to go to, and it gets added to that list now because it's an auto responder, right? It's not just an email collection page. It's an autoresponder. I automatically send them information. Boom, I just send it out to them, and they start getting my emails. All right, so that's how that works there. Uploading is very simple. Click on here, add new, upload the video, import the video, do your screen recording, do your camera recording, or we now have access to stock videos that you can upload and then customize them yourself. These will be stock videos that you're legally able to use. All right. Now, another great thing is as your business grows, you're going to be able to add more people to your team. So you can create a team, right? The team will be Team Lou, right? And we're going to create that team, and then we can add people and say what features they can do, what privileges people on this team can do. So as my business grows, I'm able to bring on other people. As a matter of fact, I could buy this today, set this up, hire someone to manage this for me, and then just let it run in the background. And I'm doing other stuff while they're running that for me, right? How many team members can you have, Paul? Unlimited. Unlimited with the deal we're talking about today. So you also get the agency. This gives you the ability to sell access. All right. So you can create a user, right? You can create a user, just put in their email, their password, determine how much storage space you want to give them, and then just create the account. And you can also manage it as well. You can manage your users, right? You can set up these guys and connect with them with your agency. All right, what we're going to give you today is unlimited agency users, unlimited sub accounts, tutorials, your support link. Now the drive, this is something that's we added on. It's called Viddle Drive, and what Viddle Drive gives you is essentially unlimited storage. Okay, so Viddle Drive allows you, and I'll show. I think I have a Viddle Drive set up here, so you can real quick take a peek at what it is. It's a cloud storage service that we give you. That you can access. Here it is. As you can see, I've got a bunch of videos here from our Black Friday Academy, a bunch of resources here. And these videos you can hot link from these. It's not hot linking, but it's linking to these. You can link from these as well to utilize this as it. You can share them with people. You can create custom share links so you can track who's opening your files, your videos, your images, whatever it is you want to send them. That can all be done in Viddle Drive. And that's included in the offer today. All right, so that's the most basic piece of it is you upload your video. Let me get to the home here, right? So here's your videos, right? When you upload your video, so let's go back into videos here. And we're back in this guy here. We come in here and we can see we've got the edit button right here. All right, when we go into edit, that's where we get to this panel. But don't forget, there's still the old stuff. I can't say old, it's not that old. Peter, great. You can set up and see what the link is. You can click here. It'll take you right to the live view. You can put a custom thumbnail, or you can grab thumbnails from within the video. set up your title. You can set an age restriction, right? If that's an issue with your industry, you can set up an age restriction. Put your description, set up your tags. Again, this is going to help with your SEO. When you're going to start, when you're going to put these things out, because you can time them, right? If you may have seen on YouTube, they do premieres. You can set up premieres in Vimeo. Just set up when it's going to start and when it's going to stop. You can even turn it off at a certain time. This video will only be available for this week, right? That kind of thing. You can set anybody can see it only by a link, or is it password protected? What is the license on it? Can people utilize it? This will give them the ability to download it and embed it themselves. What categories, right? Again, this is going to help with SEO. Allow for the embedding to be used, or you can turn that off. What domains are allowed to embed? Yeah, remember we talked about the domain control? Allowing people to comment. You can turn off comments if you don't want it. What countries are allowed to have access to it? Right, we talked about that as well. If there are certain countries you don't want to have access to it, you can turn access off to that. You can set it as the channel teaser. So when someone goes to your channel page, it's that little video that says, hey, welcome to my page, that kind of thing, right? And then you can turn it on or off if you want people to be able to download it directly. Subtitles. Somebody asked way back when we just started, can we add subtitles? Yes, you can add subtitles. You just upload the file there. You can upload your time codes and set that all up right there. Set up additional annotations. So when you're watching a video and it'll say, hey, don't forget about this, and you can set it up so it'll be linking to one of your other videos. You've seen that in YouTube, I'm sure tons of times. And then you can, the old style call to action, if you still prefer that setup, you can use that as well. We didn't take that out. All right, so that's how you set up a video. How do you share? Somebody asked. Okay, so let's go back to the videos. Come in here, and we're gonna go to share. Now, the simple share is with the social media links, your direct link, your BB code. Where do you want to start it from? You have all these social media sites you can work with, or you can use the embed code. Right, Sean, what you're asking about is setting up the things at the end of it. That's the end screen. I thought I just showed that, how you can control the annotations and such at the end. All right, so here's the embed code. It shows you, all you do is you grab that and copy and paste it, okay? See, embed code copy just by clicking on when you want to start it. Do you want to show the title? Do you want to autoplay? And yes, there are pages that will allow you to autoplay still. This will work on that. We've had a lot of success with that. Do you want to auto repeat it when it gets to the end? Maybe you want to start, maybe you're going to have a lot of people using mobile, so you want to start it off autoplay but muted, right? Which is a real common, it's a polite thing. What colors do you want to show it at? Here is a preview of what it's going to look like. As you do that, as you set up the colors, right, you have total customization of how it's going to set up and what it's going to look like, and you can preview it right there. I love that feature that you can preview it and see what it's going to look like. All right, so that is your crash course in Viddle Interact, in the way it connects, the way you can upload. Here's what it's going to look like on a channel, right? You see the other videos, you can play along with it. You can set it up so it auto plays. You have unlimited playlists, you have unlimited videos, unlimited bandwidth we're going to give you today as a special. There, I spoiled the surprise. So that is how Viddle Interact works. And so I want to ask you, what do you think? Give me a heck yeah. Give me a no way. Give me a love it. Give me a hate it. Tell me how you feel about it. Tell me how you feeling. Looks very good. Love it. Love it. Gonna be fun to make videos where you can part to a point of the screen and say, click this button and it pops up. Yes, Thor. That's right. Right. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Love it. Peter, it is not a course software. You could use something like MemberVio to set that up. Oh, wait a minute, Peter. I see what you're saying. Yeah, you could do that. So Peter wants to know, can you drip course? Yes, because you can use the limits. You can say it only shows from this time to this time. So in effect, you'll be dripping it. Yes, you can, Peter. Good thinking, buddy. Fantastic. I want it. Love it. Sensational. Very good. Solves a number of problems and offers solutions. I agree, Sean. Is there a way to force registration or sign in? Well, yeah, if you protect it and say that they can't see it without sign in, right? Without the password, right? I've heard there can be a lot of money to be made selling videos, right? Yep, you're right. Brilliant, awesome piece of software. I agree. So for today, I have, for 25 of you, I will be able to give you an incredible package deal. We give you everything you need for this video creation, for the hosting, for marketing, and with agency sub accounts. Paul, you can embed it if your autoresponder will allow you to embed. MailVO does. Your mileage may vary, so you're gonna have to figure out how it works in yours. Um, Jan wants to know about German. Yeah, ich spreche nicht Deutsch, John, but I know that I'm sorry, I'm 90% sure that MailVO works in German. So check that out. So I want to ask you, who wants everything we have to offer today at a ridiculously low price? Does anybody want it? I think some of you do. Yeah. Yeah. I do. I do. Yes. Yes, I do. I want it. I want it. Me. I love that one. That's great. There's like 12 E's there. It depends on the price. Of course, Sean. Sure. Sean. But who doesn't want it, right? Susan, come on. Let's go. I'm going to show you a price that you can't shake a stick at, right? So I'm going to give you the unlimited version. I'm going to give you the pro upgrade. I'm going to give you the white label upgrade. And it's going to be this Viddle Interact bundle deal. So let's real quick, I want to crash you through this. Introducing, ta-da, Viddle Interact. I love what our guys do with design. They do such a great job with it. So just comparing it. So Marshall, the biggest thing is the Interact. And also depends which bundle you bought last year. There were multiple bundles last year. This one, we brought all the bundles together. All the upgrades are together. And there's one special one that was not part of last year's bundle. All right, so here's some of your pricing. We're looking at 47 bucks a month for Vimeo, 65 a month for Wistia, 29 bucks a month for Vidyard, right? We're going to go a lot lower than that on an annual basis, right? Because you're not going to give you pricing you're not going to have recurring pricing. It'll be a one-time price. And it doesn't matter what kind of business you are. You look at there's tons of people that are using video. Brad, I'm looking up for your question. Constantine, can you take a look and see what Brad's question was and see if we got an answer to that? We give you the agency license, so you can sell it as a service. I showed you where you can input people into your list that you can create accounts for them. You can also deactivate the account, right? If they don't pay you, deactivate it, right? So what if you had clients who paid you 10 bucks a month and you got only 100 clients? You're looking at $1,000 per month. Now that's just giving them basic hosting, because then what are you going to have? You're going to have a funnel, aren't you? You're going to say basic hosting, 10 bucks a month. Here's what you get. You get X, Y, and Z, because you control how much it can upload, right? And then you say, hey, I'm going to give you all the bells and whistles for $100 a month, right? You step them up and say, look how much more. I'll give you unlimited storage. I'm going to give you unlimited usage, unlimited bandwidth. I'm going to give you unlimited everything for $100 a month. Now, easy, 10,000 a month. It happens. People are doing it, right? Plus, you can even offer them video creation bonus. If they don't want to create the video, you can create the video for them, right? You can go in and make those edits for them, and that's an additional service fee you can charge them for every video, because not everyone wants to be an expert, right? You can now sell videos and video hosting at any price you choose. You can run a video hosting and marketing agency for offline, for online businesses. Don't just think of online businesses. Think of the bakeries, think of the chiropractors, think of the dentists, right? You can manage video, creating, hosting, marketing for multiple businesses. And if you get a dentist who says, oh, we have our videos on YouTube, really show them how their videos are being viewed, and competing dentists in the area are buying ad space on their videos. They'll get right off of YouTube. So what do we get in the Viddle agency license? Tons, right? I've already gone over most of this, right? You get the agency access, the high-speed hosting. Now this is just at the basic level. We're giving you more than this, right? This is the basic level. You're not getting just this, but you're getting all this, right? And we got bonuses for you. This first one, and Neil always lowballs this price. He says it's valued for $197. Susan loves these video features. I agree. He says it's only $497. I think it's at least $1,500. The value you get from meeting with Neil for a few times to learn how to make six figures with Viddle Interact. That's included as a bonus. We're also going to give you video sauce, right? Groundbreaking app to help you tap into the video market and offering truly innovative product to your customers haven't seen before. We're also going to give you the video creation resources. These are all kinds of different pieces that you can use in your videos to make them even better. Now, the regular price, when it's not launch time for this, is $197, okay? We're going to do better than that for you, because we're giving you even more. We're giving you Viddle Unlimited as well, right? Unlimited clients, unlimited storage, unlimited channels, unlimited playlists, unlimited video recordings, unlimited video importing, and unlimited bandwidth. See, that's what kills people price-wise is the bandwidth. And of course, our dedicated support team, right? So the clients, you're going to have the ability to hire staff to expand to new markets, to go local, to go international if you want. Susan loves unlimited. We all do, Susan. We're with you, right? We're going to allow you to have that unlimited storage, right? So we're starting out as a terabyte of storage. You need more, you let us know, right? Unlimited channels and playlists, multiplying your income potential by having all the playlists you want, all the channels you want in any niche you want. Unlimited video recordings, right? You're going to be able to do all those screen recordings, your product reviews and all that kind of stuff. We're going to give you the ability to import as many videos as you want as well. And as a special bonus, we already touched on this, is the unlimited bandwidth, right? The unlimited bandwidth is huge. That's what you're paying for, right? You're paying for storage, you're paying for bandwidth. We're giving you both unlimited. Yeah, Sean, it's like great idea. You can set up more channels and get more stuff for each client. Yep. Amazing, Thor says. Great. So the interactive bundle, we're already at. Well, we talked about the $197 you'd be paying for the basic version, right? And if you're one of our winners today, you'll get that version, okay? Tyler, if you're not getting audio, you might want to reload your page, log out and log back in, because I'm not hearing that from anybody else. Actually, no, Tyler's probably not hearing me. Constantine, can you put that in the chat? Answer Tyler's question, tell him to reload. Normally, the Viddle Interact Unlimited, you can see why. It's $997 normally. All right. Yes, Sean, thank you. So you're looking at, if you were just to buy these two pieces at the regular price, you're looking at $11.94. But of course, there's more, right? There's more. We're also going to give you Viddle Professional. What is Viddle Professional? We're going to give you advanced video access settings. So you have a lot more things you can do with it, right? Who can see? This is where those controls come in. Thank you, Thor. I crack Thor up when I talk to people who can't hear me. I like to wave at people who can't see me as well. We're also going to give you advanced video analytics, not just the standard ones. Yes, Peter, we will give you the discount. Yep. Yeah, so if you buy, Peter's asking if I buy the bundle now and then I win, yes, we will credit your account the value, the cost for the front end version. So you'll get your money back. Yeah, you won't lose anything by being one of those 25 people. We give you demographic control. We touched on this idea of ages and locations, right? We give you the access playlist settings so that you can show off your videos even more so. We give you the advanced domain embed control, that hot linking protection we talked about. And of course, we're going to give you some more bonuses too. We're going to give you some follow-up swipes. So as people join your email list, we're going to give you content that you can send them right away. We're giving you the video ad placer so you can add video ads as well and start making money off of ads on your videos if you want. But of course, you're not going to advertise other businesses. You can advertise your business or your features or your options, right? So where are we at right now with the Viddle Interact bundle? We talked about the agency license. We talked about the unlimited at $997. The Pro normally sells at $297. We're not during the launch, so you're looking at $1491. But of course, hey, I got more for you, right? We're not done yet. We're also going to give you the white label. The white label allows you to do just what it says. That you're going to get all kinds of tools with the white label as well. Let me see if I got that up here. Do I have that? Just to give you a taste of what it is. Yeah, I do. Boom, boom, boom. Where'd my thing go? I'm getting lost here. There it is. Okay, so here is what the white label looks like. I've set up a white label account, and look, it says Kyvio, right? Kyvio Lou. So it doesn't have, like the other place does, it doesn't have the Viddle Interact on it because I have white label on this. So I get my own logo up there, right? I can also set up my own background. All that's included with it. All right, so we get the ready-made agency website too for you to sell your services. We're gonna give you a website created by that. Sean wants to know if by default we ban any countries. No, Sean, you choose what countries that you don't want to have access. That's all you. We give you a fully made agency website for you to use to sell your services. Professionally built by our designers, great content. We give you the ability to add unlimited agency clients, add unlimited team members. Paul, I think, asked about that, right? unlimited team members, definitely. Plus, we're going to give you a bunch of DFY tools, right? We're going to give you a sales proposals, email swipes, telemarketing scripts, legal contracts, graphics banners. We're going to give you business cards, rate cards, and invoices, right? And those legal documents. Fred wants to know if we can continue to improve Viddle. Yeah, Viddle is one of our top selling products. People love it because it answers so many questions. It solves so many problems. So we're giving you some legal documents as well. So the people see that you are serious, right? So what are we looking at so far? 197, 997, 297. The white label normally sells for 297, right? So we're looking at 1788 so far. But of course, I'm not done yet. There's more, right? There's definitely more. We're going to give you Drive. We're going to touch on what Drive is. It's going to give you unlimited storage, right? We start out with a terabyte, but all you got to do is ask for more and we'll take care of you. You're going to store and host unlimited files, right? So not just size, but number, right? We're going to give you that unlimited bandwidth we talked about, the ultra fast file delivery on the fast Google servers, encrypted storage as well, right? So that you're covered with that. There's also a built-in video player that's basically it's a version of what's in Viddle, but it's connected to Drive if you end up using stuff off of Drive instead. Global file sharing, right? So you can just set up a file share and share with people. Multi-file uploader, right? File previews that you can set up. Drag and drop file management, trash recovery. Oops, I deleted it. Oh, here it is, right? You get notified if you're doing a big upload, you can get notified when the upload is complete. Derek, this is all going to be one-time price. Yep. You get a built-in URL shortener, right? It's better than Bitly. It looks more professional, right? Built-in video watermarking as well. Multiple file sorting options, detailed file statistics. Your files are secured on multiple servers across the interwebs, and we give you ability to share with social media, unique URL generation, so you can track how many people have opened your PDF, what places. So maybe you upload it to Facebook, you upload it to Twitter, and you connect it in Pinterest, right? You can see which one is getting the most traffic. Kind of cool. You can then set it up so it downloads an entire folder as a zip file. You get folder and file protection. We also now allow you to sell sub accounts for Drive. Here's another thing you can add to your funnel for your video hosting clients. You can say, hey, you want some cloud storage? You want something reliable? You can show them all the features that you have. Boom, we're taking care of you. So Viddle Interact Bundle is the 197, the upgrade, the professional, the white label, and then normally the Drive sells for $497 per year. But you said it wasn't. Just pay attention, all right? That's what you normally would see. So you're looking at $22.85. Okay, well, Sean, we'll see what we can do for you, man. All right, so I think we just showed this, right? Yeah. But there's more. There's one more. I told you there'd be something that wasn't in this stuff. It wasn't in Viddle before. We've got for you Local Leader. You're saying what? Local Leader instantly allows you to download local leads from any part of the world. You want to get people to buy your service? Here's a way you can do it. Complete info on every lead easily with just a click. Built-in leads manager. You can tag and save leads for follow-up later. Cold email sender, right? Send fully formatted emails from right inside the app. It does connect with autoresponders as well. Yes, Paul, any type of file. You can upload any type of file in Drive. Outreach tracker. You have a commercial license to be able to sell leads if you want, right? So what does it do? You're going to get 30,000 leads. You can do 100 searches daily using our deep crawling engine. You get all these details, the local address and information, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google search, Google Maps, Google ranking, ratings and review counts. So if they have a problem with not being relied upon, if people don't like them, boom, you can take care of it that way. And reputation management, that kind of thing. Website, you get your leads manager, cold, all that is included, as well as a training on how to utilize this type of software, lead gen authority, step-by-step plan to attract more leads, to close more sales. We give you the instant sales booster, and we give the commercial, I'm sorry, wrong way. We give the commercial license. Commercial license allows you to sell those lists, right? Oh, hey, Constantine, can you give Thor the access he's looking for there to deal with that? And we will take care of that, Thor. So what are we looking at so far, right? We already touched on all these pieces here. Local Leader would normally, outside of the launch time, be $97. So you're looking at $23.82. Now we got a bunch of bonuses in there too, don't we? So I want to show you what all that looks like. with the bonus live training session, with the bonus unlimited bandwidth, with the additional bonus that we showed. Now, another thing you're getting if you buy the bundle today is you're getting a 15-minute video agency strategy call. All right, it'll be with me or one of my team members where we sit down and we talk to you about your video agency and your strategy, how to get set up or how to get going stronger, right? You decide how you want to do it. But it's your time to have that call with us, right? So you're looking at $37.73. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, right? That's a whole lot of money. So I said, Neil, what are we doing with this? And so how about we just take it down from 4 digits to 3? We said, dude, we'll go $9.97. That sounds like a really good price, right? But there's an annual number in there, right? We have an annual fee that people will have to pay for. So we're gonna maybe just give a lower annual price. And I was like, Neil, can we go a little better than that? So we sat down with the money people and we said, what can we do here? We said, how about we offer a much lower one-time price? Now they started screaming because it costs us each day to host this stuff. And I said, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to promise these folks that I'm going to give them a one-time price. He said, well, what if they don't want to pay one time? I said, fine, we'll offer you both, okay? We'll offer you 2 options, all right? And you can go, if you go right here, Constantine, can you throw this link in the chat? If you go to neoviddle.com/bundle, you can see the pricing there. Now you're saying, Lou, why aren't you showing me the price here? Well, honestly, we only have this for 25 people. We are keeping this price at the level it's at on the page you see, because there's 2 options. There's a low annual price, and there is a much lower one-time price. Now you say, wait, it's probably higher at the beginning. Yeah, because you're only paying it one time, right? So fast forward 1 year from now, you've paid double for the annual price. You've only paid the one-time price once. Why don't we show the price here? Because we can offer the 25 seats at this pricing, only those 25. And once we hit that 25, the price is going to have to go up because our costs will go up. I'm just being fair with you here. We have no guarantee. So if I were to show a price here and somebody else were to watch, like go find this recording somewhere and watch this recording and say, but Lou, you said the price was X and now it's X plus Y. And I'm like, sorry, I can't change that, right? We had such a big response, we had to up our price. Okay. So I wanted to keep the price as low as possible. So we're there. So let me know if you picked it up, throw that in the chat. I'm in, right? Throw me in the chat that you are in. And we're going with the 25. So right now I want to move into a time of question and answer. That is the support link there. If you're looking for the support, if you have a question for support, just a reminder of the pieces that we're getting here that are all included. Everything, the bonus live training session, which I think is worth a whole lot more than $497, but Neil's a little too humble sometimes. Bonus live training, the unlimited bandwidth, right? I'm in. We got it. I'm in. All right, Sean, we're waiting for you, buddy. The additional bonuses, which is that call, right? Includes the call. And total value that you're looking at $37.73. I want it. Go for it, Jan. It's all you. It's waiting for you. Now, some of you are saying, wait a minute, isn't this being sold like you talked about, like the front end page, the $197 normally, isn't it being sold there at launch pricing? Yeah. And again, I'm going to be completely transparent with you. All right. If you were to go and buy these as individual pieces, Mary is in. Awesome, Mary. Thor, send me a message. We'll take care of you. We'll figure something out here. All right. So these are the pieces we're talking about here, right? If you were to go right now and look at the main page, purchasing just the front end, you would get Viddle Interact Agency for $47. That's a nice little deal, isn't it? Right? Let me also tell you, something I didn't mention in there, I don't know, it wasn't on my list here, is when you pick up this bundle, you're also able to sell via JVZoo Viddle Interact and get 100% of the front end sales. So that might be another option for you. If you're an affiliate marketer and you want that, when you pick up the bundle today, you will be automatically approved to sell via JVZoo the front end of Viddle Interact and get 100% commission. Okay, so the Viddle Interact Unlimited upgrade right now is $297 for the one time. The Viddle Interact Professional is $47. The agency white label is $67. The Viddle Interact Drive agency is $297 per year. So you'd have to pay that. If you went and bought these individually, you'd have to pay that yearly fee. Okay. The local leader Viddle Interact Edition is $47 right now. I told you these are the launch prices. So if you went through every step of the funnel, you would get, of course, the strategy call would cost you an additional fee. We reduced that for this. It's what they call a bump offer. So you'd pay $812. Now, even though I'm not saying, go for it, Jan. So even if you bought it during the launch price, you went through and bought every piece off of the sales pages, you would spend $812. And I know no matter how many copies of this we sell, we're not going to get close to that price of $812, right? It may go up. I can't guarantee you. Peter says it'll take us all of 2023 to go through this, but you only paid for it once, Peter, which means you got it for all of 2023 and 24 and 25. You know what I'm saying? Right? We got you. We got your back on this. All right. I'm in. So, Constantine, can you give me a total here? All the I-means were flying off the page here, and I'm not able to take a look at them. All right. Do we get numbers here? Good. We got the link there. Yes, Sean, those are the correct numbers. Yes. If that's what you're seeing on that link, right? So, I mean, things might have changed since I began the webinar, but you guys are the only ones that are getting this deal. All right. You're the first ones to hear about this. When you get that, you pick that up. I'm in. Elena's in. Paul is in. Awesome. Mary, hold on. Let me see if I can go back through my numbers here. Susan, Paul, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it looks like we have 9 left. Constantine, if you can confirm that for me, I'd appreciate it. Okay, Brad, 8 left now. Yeah, so as these numbers rack up here, folks are excited. I see a lot of you are still here, and you haven't purchased it. And I'm curious if you could throw in the chat if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, observations, inquiries, snide remarks, threats, or demands. If you could throw that in the chat, let me know why you haven't picked it up. What is it? Okay, so Elliot, if you have the original, you should receive, when you log into Viddle, you should receive a special link for you to grab the update. So check that out. Same thing with you, Ray. That's awesome, Ray. Fred's in, awesome. So now we're down to 7. All right. Now let me throw something funny at you here. Not funny, interesting. Neil and I don't like to upset people. We want to be your buds, right? We want to work together with you. So what I'm going to ask you right now is if you're here today and you can't give me a yes, and I understand, sometimes it's hard to say yes. Perhaps you can give me a maybe. Lisa's in. All right, so now we're down to 5. Maybe, can you give me a maybe? Now, what does a maybe mean? One of the things we're doing here is we are giving you a 14-day guarantee. What does that mean? That means if you pick up the bundle today at the price you see at neilviddle.com/ at the site there, when you go there, then you'll see that price, and we have a 14-day guarantee. So that means you pick it up, you take the next week to 10 days, you start playing around with it, you start uploading some videos, you start trying to sell some hosting. No, Peter, there's no coupon on this. And we have a 14-day trial, 100% refund, no questions asked. Pick it up, give it a try for 10 or 12 days. And if you're still not convinced at that point, then your maybe becomes a no. That's fine. But I believe your maybe will become a yes. So I'm asking you, if you can give me a maybe, throw that in the chat. Say, I'm a maybe, I'm going to give it a try. I'm a maybe, and I'm going to give it a try. John, I don't know what the upgrade path is exactly, but if you log into your Viddle, it'll tell you what that is. You click it, there'll be a link there when you click in. All right, so now we're down to 4. All right, so we're down to 4. Good. Show me your maybe. Show me your questions. Show me your concerns. All right, so now we're only down to a few. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start a 5-minute timer. And this is the price, yes. Let me scroll back down here. I'm not sure what your question is, Jan. We're going to start the timer now, and you'll have 5 minutes, and then we're going to close the deal down for you to grab this. I'm in. All right. Sean's in, so we're down to 3. We're down to 3 folks. And I'm seeing from my team chat that we have selected the 3 winners. So you will be notified by email. So check your email when you're done here. And if you did make the purchase, we will give you a refund on that portion of the front end, which was that $47. Okay. All right. We're down to 2. Down to 2. Another I'm in. That's awesome. Fantastic. Drive is the same deal, right? You're not going to be paying monthly. You're not going to be paying weekly. I'm in. Peter's in. We're down to 2. Yes. The page is, the price is on the page, right? Lisa brings us down to 1. So there's 1 spot left. So the white label allows you to put your branding on the actual Viddle Interact page instead of just on the front end side of it, which you can normally do. You're able to put it on the back end. So when you sell access to it, your users see your logo instead of Viddle's logo, right? So you can claim that this is your product, right? Even though you don't spend thousands of dollars investing in trying it like Neil did, you're going to have the access to actually call it your product, okay? Now, some folks have asked about the rebranding. You can rebrand it. You can set up a custom domain, but there will be it'll still be hosted on the Viddle servers because everything is keyed to those servers, right? We would have to like write a separate piece of software and then go and install it on your server to do it the other way. All right, so now we're down to 2.5 minutes. We're halfway through the last. Good. Does that make sense, Ray? Awesome. All right, I have, according to my numbers, I see there's 1 spot left. Yes, Jan, will you pay that one-time price, the number you put there, right? That's the number right now. You pay that one-time price and you get it and you don't have to pay again. That is correct. There's no monthly fees. There's no bandwidth fees. There's no storage fees. There's no annual fees. It's that one price. You get it all. Kit and caboodle. Great support, Ray says. Awesome. We try to do that. I tell you, I know the support guys, and they are fantastic here. Neil really cares about that because we want you to come back. We want you to be here on a regular basis. We want you to trust what Neil's doing. That's why you don't see like a lot of overlap in our products. We don't just sell anything. We sell things that make sense with our other products, right? So this makes sense with MailVio. This makes sense with FunnelVio. This makes sense with MemberVio. All these things make sense to work together. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ray. I'm trying. All right, so we're down to 90 seconds. If you were waiting for the last minute, this is the last minute and a half, actually. Yeah. Awesome. So we have this one left. I'm not seeing any other questions. Let me scroll back through. Brad, did you get your question answered? I know you had asked about it I guess you did because you were one of our people who said I'm in. Good. All right. We are down to the final minute. Jan just got the last one. Oh, Jan, thank you. Dankeschön. Appreciate it. This is fantastic that you are here with us. John, I look forward to working with you, seeing you on the inside there. Is this your first product you purchased with us, John? I apologize. I'm not saying your name right. Probably has a more German sound to it. All right, so we're down to 30 seconds. Thor says, congratulations. Ja, sehr gut, sehr, sehr gut. Ich spreche nicht Deutsch. Great to have you on board. I think you're going to be really happy with Neil and the team here, the way we work. We do live videos. Oh yeah, Mary. Yeah, definitely. You have the screen sharing, right? And then you connect that with the embed code into your whether you're doing Facebook or YouTube, all that stuff is done there that you can connect with that platform. Wow, the kids are gonna have to work. You're gonna put the kids to work, huh, Sean? Okay. Even the dog will be eating the cat food. Okay, great. Well, real quick, you're gonna turn this around and you're gonna see that it makes a difference. I see there's a bunch of folks still here. Any final questions before I log off here? I don't want to leave you hanging. I want to answer your questions. All right, then we are going to call it a day. I am so thankful for you folks being here. It's been a blessing to hang out with you and to really connect with you. What's the question here? Yeah, Constantine, can you check that out? Somebody's looking for more discounts here. More Hillard, Hillard, send an email to support. If you purchased it, are you on the list of folks who said yes? We'll see what we can do for you, buddy. All right. I know a guy. All right. Great day. Thank you. Susan, all caps. I appreciate that. Thank you. Folks, you have a great day. Do something. Do something to grow your business. Take one step. Maybe that step is picking up Viddle, right? You can, I'm sure somebody's going to email you about it. If you do a Google on it, you'll find it. But we want to offer you stuff that's top notch, top quality. And I thank you for your time. Enjoyed the session. That's awesome to hear. Thank you. Thank you. Fun webinar. I appreciate that. Excellent hanging out with everybody. Have a great day. We will talk to you next time. Bye for now.